Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is just a garden update, really brief, just to show you what's going on with our plants. And here we go. So last time we were here, we were planting our spinach, and our spinach is right here. They have all come up. Actually, besides that one, everybody's come up, and it looks as though they're going to be ready here in a couple weeks to go outside. Here's some of our peppers and eggplants and other things that are coming up here. So they're doing well. Here's our other rotation of lettuce. They're gonna go outside again in a couple weeks. Arugula, things like that. We have our marigolds and some other. These are gonna keep away some pests outside in the garden, and some pollinators there. We have our tomatoes and other cilantro and some herbs over here for our herb garden. I'm gonna show you that in a little bit. And our newest addition over here is our strawberries, because we're gonna have a strawberry patch in one of the raised beds. And now let's go outside and see what's going on in the raised beds. All right, we're outside into our critter deer fence. Damn Ohio Springs, it was 80 last week and now it's like 50 out here. Okay, so you guys remember how we planted all these guys, so they're coming in really nice. We still have a couple more weeks on them. At the arugula right here, we're gonna be able to start eating those like already. I'm gonna start taking some leaves off there and start munching on them. And so these are our lettuces, our arugula, our spinach, our chard, and we have cabbage, and I actually planted some more kale over here that I didn't have show you guys before because we had some extra plants, and the other extra plants went to the in-laws' house. If you guys remember, we planted some seeds over here in these boxes. So our lettuces, these are our trout lettuces. Obviously, you can see the spots on them. They already came up. We're gonna thin those out probably this week because we see each seed came up, and you only can take you only want to have one, and so you want to take the strongest ones. This was more lettuce. Here I think there's the bib, and then here is the rocket. We're gonna thin those out next week. I always wait to thin out the plants when they start growing their second set of leaves. So once we see who's gonna be the strongest, I'm gonna start thinning those guys out. Our carrots are here. Our carrots are starting to come up. There's gonna be 16 per box, so we see that there's 1, 2, 3 here. Oh, 4. It seems as though we have, actually all of them are starting to come up. Over here is more carrots, and then we have our radishes. And our radishes, we're gonna be able to eat here, I think in about 2 to 3 weeks. So actually more like 2 weeks. So they're coming up. The same mirror image here is in this box. Like I said, you don't want to plant all your lettuces in one box, because if there is some kind of disease or something that happens to them or some kind of bug gets on them, if it's in one box, they're just going to spread to all of your lettuce. So put them in one box here, and I have the mirror image of everything there just in case, so we can have some kind of disease and it doesn't spread. Our peas, they're coming up. So we have, I think we have shelling peas here, or do we have snap peas? I think we have snap peas actually, and they're all coming up, and we're gonna hang a lattice, and they're gonna grow up there, and we'll start eating them later in the summer. And just moving over to our higher beds, this is gonna be our strawberry patch, and then we're gonna have our herb garden here. So the cilantro, the basils, the other things that you saw over there are all going to be in here. We have some chamomile and some echinacea as well. They're going to come out here. And over here we have our rosemary, our lavenders, rosemary, thyme, more rosemary. We have some oregano growing in here too, somewhere under here. We'll find it later in the year. And our daisies and tulips are coming out. And as you see, give it 1 day, and those are going to be gone by the deer. So that is our garden update. Just wanted to keep it brief and show you guys what was going on. I'm not really updating this daily anymore because there's not much daily work to do besides just watering the garden. And well, once we start eating, there's a couple things we're going to do here in the future. Number one is we have a whole schedule I'm going to show you that we put on Google Docs, and I'm going to share that with everybody so you can see how we planned our rotations throughout the summer in our planning schedules. So that's going to be coming up in a video. In our next video after that will be our pricing video. So how much everything costs, and then we're going to take and go to like Whole Foods and Heiden's and find comparable organic food costs and see how much money we actually save throughout the year. Can we recoup our money in 1 year? It's going to take 2 or 3, but we're just going to go through all that process in the future. So thanks for watching the update.